Hello everyone, it's Hunter and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, it is so nice to meet you. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the accessories that I have for my iPad. So I love when people do these videos. I love seeing the accessories that people use with their iPads, and I feel like I have been using mine long enough to have a good range of accessories that I use on a regular basis. So I wanted to go ahead and share them with you guys. So before we get started, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel down below. That would really help me grow. It would also be awesome if you guys could give this video a thumbs up. That also really helps my channel grow. It lets YouTube know that you like this video, so it will push it out to more people. And lastly, if you guys could follow me over on Instagram. I am really trying to grow my account over there, and I need your help to do that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So before I show you all of my accessories, I wanted to talk about my iPad itself. This is the 12.9-inch iPad Pro 2020. So I got it last year, and it's not totally naked right now because I have some stickers on the back, but for the most part, it's pretty naked at the moment. It does not have a case. It does have a screen protector on, which we will talk about in a little bit, but this is the iPad. It is basically my child. If you are trying to decide if you want to get one and you have the money to do it, then I highly recommend doing it. I do not think there has ever been a bigger game changer with my content and just in general. I feel like having one has been just a really awesome opportunity. So I would highly recommend getting one if you are trying to decide if you want one. I don't think you can go wrong with a 12.9-inch or the 11-inch. Obviously my personal preference is the 12.9-inch, and it's massive, but it doesn't seem that big whenever I'm using it on a day-to-day basis. It only looks ginormous if I'm comparing it to like an 11-inch one, but I am obsessed with it. So that's the iPad. So now let's go ahead and talk about my iPad case. This is my iPad case. I did an unboxing of this when I got it back in September. I think I uploaded the video in September, but this is from Casetify. I unboxed my Casetify case, and it has a lot of views, and because it has a lot of views, I've gotten a lot of questions about it as well. So I'm hoping to answer those questions in this video. So first, it is a customized case. So obviously I put my own stickers on it. So I have 4 on the front, and then I have a ton of stickers on the back, but I can always remove these if I want to. And the one thing that I cannot remove is my name. It says Hunter right here, and this was customized onto the case. This case in particular comes in pink or black as the base color, and then you can customize it with whatever you want to. I chose to have my name right here in this blue color, and I also chose black because it is a more neutral color, so it goes with more things and I won't get tired of the color black. So that's kind of why I chose the black one. I knew that I wanted to get a rolly case, if that makes sense. It's like one that you can like roll back like this, and I think this was around $60. I think I used some influencer's coupon code or something to get a percentage off, but it was around $60. So this is the case. There are some things I love about it, some things I absolutely can't stand about it. So first, let me tell you the things I hate about it. You see this? It does it so that you can like set it up like this. But I never do this, and it really just is annoying to me that whenever I'm using the case, it does this. I don't know, it just drives me crazy. So I don't love that. And another thing I don't love about it is that with the Apple ones, or even with other brands, I'm not sure how they work, but I know that I've used an Apple one in the past. When you put the cover on the front of the iPad, it like magnetically attaches, so it doesn't like move around. And this one moves around a lot, and I can't stand it. So like if you're to hold it like this, it won't stay. But on other ones, if you hold it upside down, the case will not fly open, and I hate that it doesn't have like the magnetism to the iPad, if that makes sense. But some cool features I want to share with you. First, here's the camera hole right here. So if you are using the iPad and you want to use the camera, I don't know why you would want to use a camera on a 12-inch, almost 13-inch device, but more power to you if you want to. But if you want to use it, then there's this little flap right here. You just fold it down and it magnetically attaches, so you can have access to the camera, maybe for like FaceTiming or something, because you can fold this part over, but it's really like not ergonomically comfortable to do that. So that way you have access to the camera really easily. Some other things that I love about it, this part is very rugged and tough. I know that Casetify boasts about the drop test, that if you drop your phone, then it won't shatter. However, I'm not trying that with the iPad. It does not boast about the drop test on the iPad, so I'm not gonna do it. Also because this costs way too much money, I'm not even trying it anyway. If I had it on my phone case, then by all means, I would toss this thing across the room. It'd be fine. But the iPad, absolutely not. So I do love how rugged this is, and I like that it covers all of the corners very well. well, and it's not super easy to get off, so it does take a little bit of warming it off. So it's super tough, and I feel like it's really protecting it. So now the inside of the case I feel like is also super important to talk about. It has the pencil slot right here, and I had a couple of people ask if you could charge the pencil while it's in the slot. The answer is no. You charge your pencil on this side, but you put it in the slot right here. But I will tell you, my my Apple Pencil has never been below like 90% ever, I don't think. I don't know. It's hardly ever not almost fully charged. And whenever I am actively using the iPad, I will put it on this side so it's magnetically charging if I'm not actively using the pencil, if that makes sense. So I'll like keep the pencil on it, and then whenever I'm finished with it, if I put it away for the day, if I'm traveling or something, then I stick it in the slot, and that way I know that whenever I close this, it's not going anywhere, it's not gonna get lost in my bag, it's not gonna get lost on the floor, not gonna get knocked off or anything like that. So I do like that it has that, and I don't know how beneficial it is to have the slot on the opposite side of the charging thing, so I'm not sure if that's like for any purpose other than aesthetics, but I like it. And then it also has this little slot right here, so you can put your finger inside of this, actually it's this one, so you can put your finger in here to push the pencil up so that it's easier to get it out of the slot. So they've really thought of everything when it comes to this. I just don't like that it does this, but I know a lot of people really like that feature, so that's just a me problem. But there's the case. I did talk about it a lot, but there are a lot of different things that I feel like I needed to tell you about. So there's that. Next is the Apple Pencil. I know that a lot of people feel like it is just an extension of the iPad, but it is essentially an accessory to the iPad. So I wanted to talk about it. I have had people ask me if I think that the Apple Pencil is worth the money, and it might be $129, but it's 100% worth the money. If you have an iPad and you're trying to decide if you want to get the Apple Pencil, I think it's important to evaluate your needs. My brother has one, has an iPad, but he doesn't have a pencil, and I don't think he needs one. But I am a designer. I like to draw things. I like to use just a lot of graphic things, and I pretty much use the pencil for everything that it offers. Like, I literally use it like my finger most of the time. So I think it's 100% worth it, and I think you should get one if you have an iPad. And I just love that the second one just like attaches to the iPad. Like, you don't have to worry about it falling off. I mean, you can knock it off obviously, but like when you put it on there, it's not gonna fall off if you just like shake it around. So I do really appreciate that it does that, especially in comparison to the first generation one where you have to like charge it in the charging port, which I feel like is really dumb. So this was definitely a smart move on Apple's part, but I'm a big fan of that. So the pencil. The next thing I wanted to talk about goes along with the pencil, and they are Apple Pencil tips. So you can see that I have 3 in here, but it comes in a 4-pack. It's very affordable for it to be an Apple product, and honestly I think it's affordable for it to be anything really. I mean, I realize they're really tiny, but you can't use the pencil without a tip, and it's $19.99 for a 4-pack, and you would expect it to be $19.99 for one. So like I said, I think it's pretty affordable. I didn't think about the fact that the plastic will wear down, but it's constantly hitting a hard surface, so of course it's gonna wear down, and so I feel like it's important to have pencil tips. I was not very aware that these existed, but they do, so get yourself some, especially if you've had a pencil for a while. It might make a huge difference for you. The next accessory I want to talk about is my screen protector. Hopefully my screen doesn't come on while I'm showing you this, but as you can see, it is matte. I do have the Paperlike screen protector. I got it for my birthday last year. It's a 2-pack and it's $40, which I feel like is a little pricey. I do want to try an Amazon one, but I do have this one, so I want to wait until I feel like changing it up a little bit. The main feature of the Paperlike screen protector is that you're writing on a matte surface, so it feels like you're writing on paper, hence the name Paperlike. I think it makes a huge difference. My brother does not have a screen protector on his iPad, and I have written on it, so I'm just writing on glass, and it does make a big difference in the way that it feels. I don't know if it makes your handwriting look better because I haven't really written that much on it without it, but I do know that it just feels better. Maybe it's a mind thing, I don't know. It just feels better all in all, but also it's matte, so there's less of a glare. So as you can see my window, but not like you would be able to on my phone. Hold on. Close. Not like you'd be able to on my phone where you can see like the exact picture. It's just a lot easier for you to not get as much of a glare, and it just feels really nice when you're writing on it. I will say that this does scratch a lot easier than like a regular glass one was, so it's not as sturdy, but so like I don't even know if you can see it, but there's a really bad scratch like right here, and then there's another one right here, and they're kind of driving me crazy. I just changed it, so it's really just those 2 scratches, but it does get scratched up a lot easier. But overall, I'm happy with it. So obviously I use the pencil, I use the case, I use the screen protector every single day. I am constantly using them and then pull out the tips whenever I need them. But the next things that I have are not things that I use a lot, but they are things that are nice to have whenever I need them. So I have a mouse and a keyboard. keyboard. I love that the iPad has mouse support now, but first let's talk about the keyboard. So first, I have this keyboard. It is from Jellycomb. I got it from Amazon, and I like that it is black. Again, like my case, it's more of a neutral. My iPad is also a space gray, so I felt like it went well together. This one specifically comes in a bunch of pretty colors, but again, I got it black. But if you look, the keys are circles, which I think is so cool. I feel like that's really unique. And then it also has this slot right here, so you can put your iPad in it. I do not personally do that because my case just rolls up and I just set it up if I need to use it. But I love that it has that option. So there's that. It is also Bluetooth, obviously. You can connect to 2 different Bluetooth devices. So if you look right here, it'll focus. Okay, if you look right here, you can click these buttons and go back and forth between 2 different devices. So you can have it connected to your computer or your phone and your iPad at the same time. Super nice. I also like that you can set up other devices here. So I can set up my phone and have it where I can see it. Why would I ever need a keyboard on my phone? I don't know, but here we are. I know that using keyboards with your iPad is not a new concept. So there's like cases all over the place, but because I don't use it enough, I didn't feel like having a case with a keyboard was absolutely necessary. But I do think it's nice to have one in case I want to be heavily typing. I do also find it helpful whenever I am uploading new Etsy listings. It's just easier to type straight from my iPad than it is from my computer. So there's this. And then to go along with that is a matching mouse. Oh, there's a hair on me, sorry. It's also from the brand Jellycomb, and I got this from Amazon also. A big thing about a computer mouse, is that a lot of them come with a USB adapter, which is super helpful if you have a USB port on your computer or you have an adapter to put the USB adapter in. But that's not gonna be helpful. It works on my computer, but not on my iPad. So I love that this one is Bluetooth, or you can use it that way. So there's this button right here that you use to pair it. It's super easy, turns on super easy, just has the on button, and it works really, really well. I like this thing right here. This is like a favorites video, but just accessories for my iPad. But yeah, I really like having a mouse. This is another one of those things that I use a lot whenever I am uploading or updating listings on my Etsy shop, because then I don't have to worry about touching the screen, but I can if I want to. It is a little bit of a learning curve because it feels a little bit different than using like a trackpad on your computer, but overall, I'm a fan. I think that this little setup is nice, and I think it looks really cute sitting on my desk. So I like these babies. So I just wanted to share all of my iPad accessories with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below. If you have any other accessories that you feel like I should check out, let me know down below. I'd love to check them out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!